Hi guys, Stuart O'Neill here, Wheelcastle Decorating. Hope you're all keeping well. So still on this outside job, getting on well on it. And as I say, you know, you can't beat working outside when there's a bit of sun out and it's dry. You know, it's not too cold. I would take it any day. I have to say I do enjoy outside work. I'm up on the ladder here at the minute, and I just want to give you a wee, probably, I don't know if it's helpful or not. So I'm basically doing the gable facey board soffit at the back of this house, and I think I mentioned in my last video, it was 6 years, 5-6 years from this has been done. Now I was supposed to do this 2 years ago for the customer, and whatever it was, I just couldn't get at it. And anyway, long story short, I'm here. And most of it, as I say, is in good order, but this back gable end gets a lot of sun. It really does get a lot of sun, and the facey board's quite bad. A wee tip for me is, see when you're doing an outside job, a good area around the house, say the facey board soffit sills, could stay solid without breaking up for years, and you could have one area of the house where the sun really gets at it, and you know, would break it up a lot sooner. So for me, I always say to the customer, you know, more so the bad areas, keep a wee eye on it. Maybe after 2 or 3 years it should be fine anyway, but if you start seeing it breaking up, don't let it go too far. You know, get it done right away. Now in this case here, the facey board, it's hardwood, it's solid, right? Was flaking quite bad, and the sun actually put a few splits into the wood. So what happens is, whenever the sun cracks the wood and then the rain comes in, you know, gets into the wood, starts rotting it. Now luckily enough, I believe we'll get onto this here facey board sooner rather than later. So what I will say is, so whenever you're doing a facey board or any exterior wood, before you do it, if there's any loose paint on it, scrape it all down really well. Really take every loose bit off. Unless you want to use a blowtorch or whatever. In this case I'm not, I'm just scraping it all down, which I've done. Give it a good sand, undercoat it. Now this is going chocolate brown, which I've used charcoal grey. Then go round with a good wood filler and fill all the splits in the wood, stop any rain getting in and stuff like that, and then prime over the filler, and then obviously gloss it. So I'm going to show you what I've done here in this facey board here. So there you go. So as you can see there, this wood filler I'm using is called toupret. So you can see now it is really in good order. So it's all sanded down, ready to prime. You can see there. So it was quite bad. I scraped that all down. There was a few splits in the wood. Flush filled it with toupret wood filler. It isn't a 2-pack, by the way. This toupret wood filler is fantastic stuff. Mix it with water. Nothing. See, whenever it hardens, it'll never break up. I've used it, and I can tell you, you know, I've experienced going back to jobs. It holds really well. There's a wee piece in under the soffit there. And this joint here, as you can see, was this was actually a wee bit loose, and look at that there. It's solid, won't move. Fill that joint in there. Stop any water going in through. That piece in the corner now, it was a wee bit soft. And again, honestly, it's rock hard. It's like a new piece of wood that's went in there. So basically that's it, you know, so that's it ready. I'm just going to touch it up here, you know, and then it's all ready to gloss, and hopefully that'll hold it for another lot of years. But as I say, the preparation is very, very important. If you don't fill those wee splits in the wood, as I say, I mean, you're asking for trouble. You really are, you know. I'll just show you up at the soffit here, sorry, the facey board on up. I flush filled most of that facey board there, as you can see. You can still see a few wee dry patches. That's just a filler burning through. But there was all cracks all the way through there, you know. So there you go. Just show you that briefly again. And what I'll do is, whenever I'm putting a nice coat of high gloss, and I'll show you what that's like after I spot prime it and gloss over it. I'll show you the difference, you know. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Speak to you all soon.